everyone. Welcome to the interview. Today, I'm very glad to have Mr. Jerry, the CEO of Mercan Group here. Jerry, could you have a brief introduction about yourself and your company?
Okay. Well, thank you, Vivian, for having me here. It's a pleasure to participate. I guess my story goes back a long ways. We started the company in 1989. So we're celebrating our 36th anniversary this year. So we've been in business for quite a long time, which means we've learned a lot over time, which means in this business, the fact that you're still here means you're doing something right. And so we're pretty happy about that. Mercan's, we originally started in Canada. We were doing Canadian and American investor programs. But then in 2015, we decided that Portugal had a very interesting program when they started the rehabilitation category. So we were the first one to do a rehabilitation project. And we got to the point where in 2023, we were doing 50% of all the golden visas for Portugal. So we really had a significant market share.
Yes, Mercan has become one of the most recognized developers in Portugal. So could you share the philosophy behind your project development?
I guess I've been around a long time and I've seen a lot of things. And what I've learned most importantly is that people are looking for safety. They're looking for a clear path to getting their money back. And they're looking for something that's going to give them confidence in a project, a brand name, a good location, things that they can substantiate. And I think our philosophy has always been give them something that they can see value and they can see a clear pathway to getting their money back. So that's been our main focus.
Mm-hmm. And for the second hospitality fund of Mercan, is still invested in 3 hotels. So many potential clients, they are interested in how does Mercan can ensure each hotel project maintains high occupancy rates and there is steady cash flow for the funds like buyback mechanism.
Okay. Well, what's really important is we really focus on the hospitality industry and the real estate component is a big part of it. So, when you have real asset value there, it makes a big difference. So what we've done is we've taken 3 hotels, put them into the fund, and 2 of these hotels are existing properties. So, the construction risk and the worries of are you going to get it built are not there. So we have 2 already built and operating and the third one under development. We've also got 3 great brand names. We have a Marriott, we have an IHG, which is Intercontinental, and we have a Wyndham. 3 very good names. Locations, all 3 of them on the beach, which are great. And in hospitality, location is everything. Now, how do you get your money back? Very important. First, we've done the most important thing is to get good locations, good brand names. Second, we have no debt. When you have no debt in a business, especially in a hotel, your cash flows are significantly better. So we're off to a great start. So all the cash flows are generated from the operation of the hotels are put aside into a fund for the benefit of the investor. So we accumulate this over the years, and it's all put upside so that they will have the funds for the buyback.
Good. And we all know that Mercan prioritize local partnerships. So how do you work with Portugal operators, banks, and authorities to ensure the compliance and the sustainability?
Well, like anything, when we go into a strange company at the beginning, strange country or a new country, at the beginning, there's challenges. And we had our share of challenges in Portugal at the beginning, but we overcame them. We learned how to operate in the country. And, I'm talking 10 years ago. We brought in strong local partners. Strong talent, a very good team of financial lawyers and other professionals. And we dealt with the best firms. We deal with the top accounting firms, the top law firms, the best banks. And we have a team that is very strong. Of course, a little bit more expensive, but it's a strong team that can ensure the success of a project. So I think our key is we're localized now. You know, our whole team is localized. And in fact, our head office in Portugal has almost 140 people. So it's a very well-staffed team.
Yes. But now actually you have launched the second fund of the Portugal Golden Visa Fund. So what's your message to investors who are waiting for the right moment to join Mercan's second fund?
Well, I guess our first fund, which was successful and became more and more successful as time went on, unfortunately oversold it. So we're starting our new fund with 100 investors from our old fund. So the new fund is already half sold. So I guess, you know, I hate to sound cliche, but I think one of the best advice is to get on board. It's a fabulous project. It's even better than the first fund. 2 hotels already open and operating, a third fund ready to go into construction. So I don't think you can get a much better package than that. So I highly recommend you get on board because I do believe it is a very strong project.
Okay, so next one is about the nationality law change. As we know, Portugal is currently discussing adjustments to its nationality law. So from your perspective, what specific impact do you think these potential changes could have on investor confidence and their decision-making process?
Well, I guess the best thing is I think it's going to be resolved in the coming weeks. So it's not hanging over us. We're looking at different scenarios. There might be a little bit increase in time, but I don't think it's going to be too dramatic. At the end of the day, Portugal is the best passport program in Europe. There's nothing else that compares to it. So hopefully they'll take into consideration the investors that have committed already to the project. And hopefully they'll have a continued demand for investors, and the program that comes out will be fair. And Portugal seems to have acted quite fairly in the past, and I think we hope it'll continue like this.
Okay, so finally, Globevisa and Mercan share many successful stories from the property option age, right? And now it's come to the fund option timing. So what do you think is the key element that makes the partnership so effective? Do you think it's effective?
I think it's extremely effective. From Mercan's point of view, we enjoy working with Globe. They're extremely talented. The team that are there are very diligent. They very much care after their clients. They make sure they keep us on our feet to make sure everything's in place. And I think they're doing a tremendous job for their investors. So from our point of view, I think it's excellent. We love working with a firm so professional and so talented. And I hope we provide the type of projects that you're comfortable with. But I feel it's a really strong partnership, and we look forward to many more years together.
Okay, so thank you very much, Jerry. Thank you for sharing us this very useful and very important informations. Okay, so today is our interview about the Portugal Golden Visa and the Mercan's second fund about the Portugal Golden Visa. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching.